Hi. So school starts today. It's a bit autumnal. This is a view from my office window. So we can see it's starting to look a little bit autumnal. Still quite nice though. And I'm really busy with clients and whatnot in my office, and I'm finding it difficult to find time to make big films, big sort of the videos that I normally do. So I thought I would try to solve this problem by doing some little bites. Little bites, I think, are going to be short videos which just like reveal a point or something that I've learned when working with some clients. Because virtually every client I work with, I go, oh, that's interesting. That would make a really interesting little something. But then, of course, it's finding the time to make something of it. So these are little bites. I'm going to try and do a lot more of these. So here's one that kind of popped up yesterday. As you may know, I'm writing a book. It's called How to Crack the Code of Anxiety in 10 Minutes a Day or Less. And of course, if you're going to crack a code, you have to understand like what the code makes you do. So code is a way of code is representing one thing in the form of another. So examples, for instance, Morse code represents the alphabet in dots and dashes, and computers represent images, for instance, in HTML and JavaScript, etc., etc. So code represents one thing in another form. Now, if you struggle with a psychological problem, it is invariably the case that you're having a conflict that you're losing. So you're in a battle that you're losing. And this is what the battle is. You're having a battle between external reality and internal reality. Now, external reality is basically what we can experience, right? So look, that is an example of external reality. It's there. It's tangible, it's hard, okay? No psychological interpretation, no, well, you know, it's a bit brown, it's a bit red. It is hard, it is soft, it is there. Internal reality is basically what you think about things, okay? And it is invariably the case that your external reality provides you with the possibility of an accurate like sense of what's going on. So for instance, you have to be calibrated to external reality to be able to drive. But last week, when I was coming back, I was still jet lagged. Last week, I actually drove through a red light. I got away with it in the sense that I didn't get hit, but I just sort of didn't perceive it. I was looking ahead to there's a sort of a roundabout with lots of traffic lights, and I was looking ahead to the traffic light beyond. I mean, it's a rookie trick, right? It's a rookie mistake, but I drove through a red light. I thought, gosh, and I could recognize I wasn't paying attention. I was too much in my internal world, my internal reality, okay? So this is what the conflict is between external reality and internal reality. Now, if you struggle with any kind of low self-esteem issue, your external reality tells you that you're probably no different from anybody else. Your internal reality tells you that you are substantially less than anybody else. That's what low self-esteem is. It's a distortion of internal reality. And the problem that you have is that you believe your internal reality. And what we need to do then is to recognize that we've got this tension, we're having this conflict. So that's the first thing, right? Just recognize that there is a conflict between what the world tells you and what you believe. So I'm going to cut this bite off right now, and we'll continue on at another time. But practice this, right? Just think about this. Process it, let it sink in. There is a conflict in your mind between external reality, which is the hard reality of the world, and your internal reality. And your internal reality is not adequately calibrated to external reality. That's why you think you're not good enough, or you can't do it, or you feel a fraud, or you feel ashamed, or you feel people are watching you, because your internal reality is giving you the wrong interpretation. And that's the conflict we have to resolve depression and anxiety problems. Thank you for watching this first little bite.